Hello everybody and welcome to another video. I hope you're having an amazing day. I am your host, Dr. Evan Hirsch, and today we're going to be talking about your daily mindset practice. So pay attention. This really is probably one of the most important things that I have found to really shift the needle on improving people's energy. So don't negate it just because it's not physical medicine. It is incredibly important. And you may have done talk therapy till the cows come home. You might be trained in it. But if you're not doing a daily mindset practice, you're missing out. And so much of this I learned from Stacy and watching her go through her process of changing her mindset, changing her emotions, changing her decisions about life. And I'm really excited that she's going to be complementing this work with the wonderful practices that she's going to be presenting. Let's go ahead and dive in. So first off, congratulations on taking this next step. Moving into this next video, always want to celebrate that, seeing that you're prioritizing your goals here. We're going to talk today about creating your daily practice, and what we're going to do that through the context of setting goals. We're going to talk about limiting beliefs and empowering beliefs. We're going to talk about gratitudes, visualizations, and then your action steps to get started. So Lewis Carroll said, if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. Okay, so basically if you don't have a plan, you're not going to get to where you want to go. And that's what we're going to create today. Now, all of this information I learned from David Bayer and his Mind Hack program. So I'm going to give you a link at the end if you want to learn more about it. He does this in, 6 hours and is a lot more powerful than what I'm going to talk about today. But I really wanted you guys to get started on this because it is so powerful. But I really encourage you to explore David and his work. So let's talk about setting goals. So basically, let's take a step back first. So we're going to be creating this daily practice. Okay, this is a practice that you're going to do every day, as often as you can. If you can't do it every day, that's fine. Do it as often as you can, ideally every day. David actually recommends that you do a daily practice 3 times a day. Sometimes you look at it in the morning, you listen to it in the morning, you record yourself saying it, and then you can record yourself saying it multiple times a day. Like midday, you listen to it again, and then at night before bed. I just do it in the morning right now. That's kind of what works for me. But if you really want to excel at this, do it multiple times a day. So the first thing is setting your goals. Okay, you want to have every 30-day goals. So 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120, 180, all the way up to a year, and then 5 years and 10 years. And this is really important because you want to know where you're going. If a year from now you want to have amazing energy, 8, 9, 10 out of 10 energy, you want to be at a certain place financially, you want your relationship to look a certain way with your spouse, with your kids, you want your body and energy, your physical body to look a certain way, you want your mental health to be a certain way, you want to write those things down. Okay, and then you want to look at them every day. So that's the first thing that you write down is, and when you look at them every day, you just need to look at your 30-day goals. You don't have to look at all of them unless you want to, but having the practice of sitting down, taking out a journal, taking out a piece of paper, and actually writing these things out is going to be really helpful for you. And that sheet you're going to look at just every single morning. So limiting beliefs really keep us back in life. These are those nagging negative thoughts in the back of our minds that are telling us that we can't do things. And this is just kind of a list of some examples that I pulled off the internet of limiting beliefs. And so what you want to do is you want to see the limiting beliefs that are playing themselves out in your head. And what you want to do is you want to create empowering beliefs. So what you're reading first thing in the morning is you're reading those goals that you have for your life. And then you're reading your empowering beliefs. And what you're going to find, which has been really exciting for me, is that as new limiting beliefs come into play, or as you notice those, like I'll be going through my day and be like, okay, right now I'm in suffering, I'm upset, I'm stressed out. Why is that? What is the limiting belief that I'm thinking right now? And inevitably for me, it's I don't have enough time. So then I take the converse of that, and I make it into an empowering belief. I have all the time that I need, and I'm going to accomplish everything that I need to accomplish without stressing out about it. So that's the empowering belief. That's the contra to the limiting belief. So if you take a look, the first limiting belief that's on here is there's not enough time. Right? Okay. So the converse to that is there's plenty of time for me to do everything that I need to get done. And that's the first one on this one. There's always enough time. Second one on here, I wouldn't know where to start. The empowering belief to that is I know where to start. Okay, I have the knowledge to accomplish whatever I want to accomplish. I just need to start somewhere. Just get it started. Next one, you can't have your cake and eat it too. And I have you can have your ache. You can't have your ache. You can have your cake and eat it too. That's the more empowering belief. So take a look at these, and I recommend that you go through these limiting beliefs and check this off and write down the limiting beliefs that you have, and then write down the empowering beliefs, and that's what you're going to add to your daily practice. The next thing is gratitudes. So moving into 3 gratitudes a day, good research a number of years ago from Harvard, where I found that people who had depression and anxiety were significantly improved just by saying or thinking 3 gratitudes that they have a day. So they can be the same ones. Most of mine are the same ones every single day. Or they can be different ones if you want to. So that's the next thing that's on your daily practice is 3 gratitudes that you have. You can be grateful for your loved ones. You can be grateful for the comfort of the bed that you're lying on. You can be grateful for the fact that you have a roof over your head. There's always something that you can find gratitude for. Next up is visualizations. So what this is you want to take some time and kind of picture in your mind your perfect day. So basically this is waking up in the morning wherever you want to be waking up. So are you on a beach? Are you on a mountaintop? Are you in a tent? Are you in a beautiful mansion? What does your bed look like? What does your room look like? Who are you waking up next to? What do you do after you wake up? Do you go for a run on the beach? Do you do some yoga? Do you have some vegetable juice or a smoothie? Or, what do you do? Do you meditate? And then how do you move throughout your day with ease and grace and happiness? What is the weather like? What is the work that you're doing? How are you interacting with the people that you're around? And so you can basically create whatever you see as your perfect day. Now, the really interesting thing about the human brain, and David talks about this more in the Mind Hack program, is that the brain cannot tell the difference between what is imaginary and what is real. And it is going to fill in, if you create a world that is imaginary, the brain will try to create that in your environment and in your reality. This is definitely more new age speak and definitely more existential stuff, but I truly believe this to be true. And you've got nothing to lose. So just picture your perfect day as the next part of your daily practice. And this can just be a minute, this can be 5 minutes. You can get lost in this for a while if you want, but really enjoy it and feel what it's like to be in that day, be in that space. Okay, so that was short and sweet. That is your daily practice. So setting those goals, take the time to sit down to plan these out, set the goals, look at what limiting beliefs you have and write empowering beliefs. Write gratitudes, 3 a day, and then the visualizations. You can also, I go into meditation, and my goal is really just to be able to count 10 breaths without my brain going haywire. So it's very hard for me to meditate and to stay that focused, and that is my goal, just 10 breaths that I count, and that's my meditation for the morning. And so put all this together, create that daily practice. I put it in my phone, so I have it in Google Keep that I look at every single morning. And as things come to me throughout the day, I will put those in there that I need to add in. And you'll notice that certain limiting beliefs over time will disappear. You no longer need that empowering belief, and you can and you can add in other ones. So very powerful, very very potent, and I think you're going to really enjoy it. So if you go to mindhack.fixyourfatigue.org, that's going to take you over to David Bayer's Mind Hack program, and you can go ahead and you can download his free ebook, and then you'll have the opportunity to check out his online course, which I totally recommend that you do. So that's it for now. Once again, incredibly powerful. Do not negate this video. Go off right now and write down your daily practice and start doing it today. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.